from University of Maribor, Slovenia. May I introduce myself? I'm agronomist, also my wife, as a co-author of this contribution. We work as a full professors at university. We have together about 600 references in our bibliography. We co-authored and authored 8 books, more than 60 research and review papers, and so on. Our presentations today will be about the poppy. I want to mention something about underutilized crops, and we will shortly. I will shortly represent method, results, and about the opiates in the urine regulations, and I will give some short conclusions in this. However, our group work a lot of in organic farming, and my special hobby are underutilized, neglected, disregarded rare crops. However, and we done a lot of research in oilseed pumpkins, then grain amaranths, buckwheat. And I want to mention that our focus is how to create the full chain from cultivation to the products, and how to create product niches in this space. Today you are mentioned also some solutions for climate changes. We found a lot of possibilities if we include this kind of crops in crop rotation, that we can solve a lot of problems also in this scope. However, we are sure that we can manage very effective agriculture on that base. For example, in Slovenia, we increase in last 10 years, for example, oil pumpings from few hectares to 5,000 hectares of oil pumpkins in our production. Then also, for example, in buckwheat, we increase from 100 hectares to 1,500 hectares. Yeah, it is a traditional food, for example, in our case. Yeah, and also we found a lot of possibilities in Aztec grain amaranth. Also, how to produce this. Yeah. And in this scope, we found also garden poppy as a product who was traditionally eaten in Slovenia, yeah. And however, and today we can find in Slovenia many bread products which contain poppies, grains, poppy seeds. Then we have also protected recipe of Prekmurska gibanica, for example, and also some traditional cakes like potica and so and so. Yeah? However, some data show that grains can contain a lot of opiate alkaloids. However, yeah, before 10 years ago, I searched in some monographies, they didn't mention about this. Nothing, it was not possible to find, yeah, anything about. But however, the newest data show that also poppy seeds, if we don't care about the provenience, can contain, and after digestion, yeah, these morphines and so can increase the content, yeah, in the urine, sometimes in the blood, and so ever. Yeah. However, we need to care about if we consume, some grain seeds with high content. It's maybe dangerous, for childs, for sportists, women in pregnancy, and so and so. For those, the aim is we want to make a clearer separation of genotypes from the free market, and also we found by the farmers some rare cultivars for some rare genotypes, not really cultivars, and we compare this with the grains from free supermarket. We analyzed the urine after intakes, by the students. It was made, I didn't mention it here, after 3 hours after digestion, after intake, and we analyzed this according to the standard analysis, at University Hospital in Maribor. And also calculation was made with creatinine that we, however, exclude some questions about the concentrations, of opiates in morphine. However, we found that different proveniences results in different contains of opiates, and we found, for example, from one sample from Hungary, quite high amount of opiates, and if we compare with these rare populations, rare genotypes from Slovenia, it is quite low. Also, concentration in opiates from poppy from Czech Republic, it was also low. Total opiates concentration, as we can see here, from Czech Republic gave clinically positive test once, and also from Turkey, and from Hungary, where concentration is quite high, also in the seeds. Also, we got there 3 times positive clinical tests. Also, morphine and codeine together is quite high, concentration. And however, on this base we can discuss about poppy seed consumption regarding to sportists, drivers, children's, women in pregnancy. However, for example, in 2004 I found the first results from Germany. However, some tests in urine were positive, but in blood not. If we compare with this and think about standard oral dose, it's usually mentioned. I will show also later EFSA recommendation. It's standard oral dose is about 10 to 30 milligrams of morphine per person, and for example, if we look at the drug testing, results based on poppy seed eating, it's for example, here I found that 87% of tests considered positive for opiates. If we compare this with the main suggester, about food safety, however, therapeutic dose is 30 micrograms of morphine per kilogram body weight, but however, a good dose can be just 10 micrograms of morphine. However, that is not clear because after ingestion, this dose is according to the varieties and the different, system of digestion system. It can vary a lot of, and it is quite a known situation, and it can be danger also for unborn child. However, if we look, for example, at quite prohibited list, they say just poppy seeds, nothing about morphine and so and so. And however, more or less sportists can get a positive test after intake poppy seeds. On the other hand, in literature we can find that in many cases it's published that analyses, that tests are not appropriate for this kind of research and conclusions. But however, we need to care if we buy opiate grains in free market. However, poppies are produced in very large scale, for example, for medicinal use, for pharmacy. And however, this poppy from these countries, for example, here can contain a lot of opiates. And however, we need to care about this. And just a short conclusion. Only safe way for consumption of poppy seeds and for children's poppies and pregnancy is low content of opium alkaloids in poppy seeds. It is possible to reach in temperate climate with selection of genotypes, base rare populations like in Slovenia, with low contents of opiates in the seeds. It's just for information, however, it's not more detailed research, but I hope that we are in appropriate way in this kind of thinking. Thank you.
Questions or comments? Clarity?
However, we work in different...
If you don't ask any question, I will say that you're not taking it seriously. No, I'm joking. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.